If you were a kid back in like the early 2000s and really liked SpongeBob, you probably would search up his name on YouTube just to see if you could get anything. It really was just a different time back then when everything was simple and, nothing was going to hell. It was also before SpongeBob had his own YouTube channel. Plus, if you did search up SpongeBob full episodes back then, you would either get like something on like a stock image TV. Well, okay, I don't know what's going on there. Or those weird slideshows that have low quality stock music playing in the background. Or, probably a actual full episode. Probably either Goo Goo Gas, which, was on YouTube for a while, then got taken down. Or The Endless Summer, which, still is on YouTube. I don't know why that's not been taken down. And there's a lot of things I want to focus on this video, so, without further ado, let's take a look at old YouTube SpongeBob videos, because that will be fun.
Hello?
Oh!
Okay, so you're probably wondering, Guff, what the fuck is this? This is SpongeBob SickPants, a 18 and up animation created by Chris O'Neill, who you might know as Odie Plays, or ODNG, with all the voices being done by Harry Partridge. The reason it was made is because Tom Fulp, the creator of Newgrounds, saw Chris's animation called The Sixth Sense, which was a parody of The Simpsons, and Tom Fulp decided to commission him to do another parody, and that's how we got SpongeBob SickPants, apparently.
Also, before y'all accuse me of putting a Newgrounds video when this is talking about YouTube videos, I originally saw this on YouTube, and Chris O'Neill had it on his YouTube at one point, but then he took it down, or maybe YouTube took it down. I'm not really sure. Let's continue.
So the animation starts with SpongeBob reaching his back, trying to wake up, looking at his phone, and sees that Patrick is calling him, and he makes this weird noise for some reason. SpongeBob reaches Patrick's house, Patrick comes out, and he's all realistic and creepy looking. SpongeBob declares that they'll go to Squidward, and on the way, SpongeBob calls a person for saying hi at him.
Hey, SpongeBob!
They annoy Squidward, which drives him to unalive himself.
What a parent! Oh, I'm just gonna kill myself. Well, gee, I guess Squidward's taking off.
Patrick gets hungry and wants a Krabby Patty, and then they both proceed to vomit on each other. And I will not show that clip because you're probably eating right now. However, I will show you how Krabby Patties are made in this scene, because wow, it's wild. Oh look, middle music's supposed to play here, but because YouTube's a I couldn't use the music. Yeah, SpongeBob just a fish and made him into a sandwich. I don't know if that's cannibalism or not. So after that brutal scene, it turns out Patrick ate Squidward's. Well, SpongeBob was gone.
Well, I'm not hungry anymore.
Why not? Oh, okay. Well, let's go see Sandy!
Patrick ends up bonding on SpongeBob for some reason, and then the fish gets eaten by a shark. And SpongeBob has something to show Sandy.
It's a boy's...
Sandy's not letting them in because she apparently OD'd. So SpongeBob throws a rock to get her attention, and well...
At least we survived.
Honestly, I still don't know how I'm not messed up from watching a lot of this stuff as a kid. But, it's still charming to see that SpongeBob SickPants is still around the internet. Sometimes it's brought up. Hell, it's even made it into an FNF mod. The humor is, of course, cruel, but, for its time, I bet it was the funniest thing to everyone. Now, if that didn't open enough memories up for you, then this one probably will. If you remember Panchito Matrix's SpongeBob videos, you deserve a veteran's discount because this was the holy grail of adult SpongeBob videos that you would hide from your parents so they wouldn't catch you watching them. The best part is that there's no real continuity of watching these videos because One day, SpongeBob could be in Pokemon. He could be in Among Us. He could be in Five Nights at Freddy's, battling zombies, being Spider-Man, being Deadpool, being in Paranormal Activity. It's sky's limit. Panchito Matrix is still making these videos, by the way, and I don't know if he gets paid or not, but if he's doing all of these for free, I'm impressed. Because I actually don't know if he has a job, or if this is his job. I don't know if he's getting paid for these. Just keep making them. They're amazing, bro. Also, I tried checking his Twitter, but he hasn't posted there in 2 years, so, you know, his life is pretty much a mystery, I guess. How would you imagine SpongeBob if he was evil? Would you imagine him looking like Sonic.exe or something? Maybe Iron Maiden SpongeBob? This?
What?
Well, back in my day, the first time I ever encountered an evil SpongeBob, it was a creepy-looking piñata. Yeah, I know, it's not as scary as I make it out to be, but as a kid, with a developing mind, you are more prone to being scared of, like, some dumb things that probably wouldn't scare an adult and just be, like, funny to them, but to you, yeah, it's full-on scary. This is one of the reasons why I created the Gen Z Childhood Trauma Iceberg, because it was one of the most interesting things to talk about. Also, you can watch my friend Raimundo cover it. Please check out his channel, he has more subs than me. Just like with SpongeBob SickPants, I'm gonna cover this video since it's a single video and not a series of them. So, here we go. So the video starts with a pretty sick intro, not gonna lie. Then it cuts to a zoom in and out of two creepy looking SpongeBob piñatas with a Smash Bandicoot filter that comes in.
You kids better be careful, because I heard there's an evil SpongeBob running around, and I don't want y'all getting hurt.
There's no such thing as an evil SpongeBob.
He doesn't know that his father was telling the truth, that such a thing as an evil SpongeBob does exist. Then suddenly, conveniently, the evil SpongeBob emerges behind some playground thing-a-majig. I don't know. The ignorant son tried to run from the evil SpongeBob. However, it was too late. The son had been found dead by his own sister.
My dad!
But why did the evil SpongeBob do such a thing to him? Well, it's simple. It's because he killed his brother, and he watched. Okay, I gotta be honest, this is something that I would totally create as a kid. Yeah, not only did this video kind of freak me out, but it also got me to be inspired about horror and stuff, so if it weren't for this video, I probably wouldn't be interested in stuff like creepypasta or horror movies or any of that stuff. Because holy shit, that is a really fun thing to do. Plus, I love how they took the creepiness of the SpongeBob piñatas and decided to do something with them. You could tell this was all the sister's idea. Like, no, literally, this was all her idea. She literally owns a YouTube channel and everything. But yeah, she hasn't uploaded in a while. I hope to see something new. Probably SpongeBob is evil too. I would be interested in that one. But for now...
Are you ready, kids?
Oh boy, this is gonna be one of those. Oh hey, sorry, this is just a quick disclaimer in the middle of the video. I just want to say the reason I sound like this for this part is because I woke up at like 5 a.m. to do this part. So it's not a different guy, it's still Guff, okay? No worries. It is kind of educational though, because it teaches about how China glorifies work. Which is a good thing to teach, however everything else is just... racist. However, the creators of the video, Boom Chicago, admit that, yeah, it's pretty racist. But they also admit they could have done the accents differently and skipped the eyes. Also, the actual Chinese government, like, responded to them and demanded that they take the video down, but they respectfully declined. So, yeah, the fact that I was able to reach them is no surprise, because I've heard even PewDiePie and Mudahar are banned from China. So the basic plot of the video is that SpongeBob comes over to Patrick so they can go to work. However, the thing is, Patrick is protesting labor laws, which, while being morally good, is actually really risky to do in China. In fact, it's so risky that a military officer literally appears. Hell, they even mention how vastly different Google results are in China. Again, if you put aside the racist depictions, you pretty much just got a educational parody right here. A few years later, Boom Chicago would make a sequel to SpongeBob in China. In this sequel, SpongeBob learns that he isn't rich. It's the people making money off his labor that are rich. Plus, this is also a problem that happens in America too. Yeah, SpongeBob in China is basically an educational parody that is political satire, but also it does a good job at addressing its issues. The only flaw it has, in my opinion, is the racist depictions.
SpongeBob hand pants.
I actually remember that me and my dad watched this on YouTube. Basically, SpongeBob Headpants is SpongeBob, except the characters are drugged. But what really makes it interesting is that the humor feels like something you would see in SpongeBob. Especially with the writing, it's eerily similar. What separates SpongeBob from SpongeBob is that he likes to play video games with his friend Hashbrick, has a dealer named Splifford, and most importantly, SpongeBob and his friend Hashbrick are both potheads. Now, you might be thinking, was this originally a series shown on Newgrounds or something, and then stolen and then put on YouTube? Actually, no, it was made for TV. Specifically for a show named VH1 Illustrated, which would air on VH1. The show was about the early 2000s, stuff like parodies of George Bush, Dick Cheney, Al Gore, basically anything that was going on during the 2000s, it was there. VH1 actually accepted SpongeBob Headpants. The problem is that Nickelodeon obviously did not accept this, so yeah, they couldn't air it. However, the skits were uploaded online. I actually remember rewatching SpongeBob Headpants a lot, which is why my dad was able to see it with me, and he actually found it funny. Nowadays, I do get all the drug references, because, I'm 19 now, and I seem to understand everything. So yeah, there's not much to say about SpongeBob Headpants. I do suggest you check it out if you haven't.
Wow, you really lost your mind! Nah!
I lost my mind. You shaved your nipples.
We're a couple of screw-ups!
Yeah.
So y'all remember when I mentioned the evil SpongeBob? Well, okay, it's more of a furrow one, but still f***ing creepy as hell. This creepy looking MF right here is named Spinbab, and he's basically the guy you were scared of but you weren't scared of Sonic.exe. Often Spinbab is depicted as SpongeBob but ugly and having tons of hair all around him. Or whatever this thing is. Yeah, you're free to depict Spinbab whatever way you want, no matter how vile or disgusting or eldritch you want. It will always be creepy looking though. Now you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with SpongeBob videos? Well, the thing is, I found Spinbab on a video I'm not gonna sell because Jesus Christ, it's really not safe for work. The video does have like several jump scares in it. I remember the first one getting me, so I actually had trouble watching SpongeBob for the rest of the week. That's pretty much why I included Spinbab, but the thing is, you're probably wondering, where did Spinbab come from? He apparently came from the B boards on 4chan, which, no surprise there. That pretty much concludes my list, and I really hope you enjoyed this video because this is my first time making a video like this. If you want to see more like this, subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell. It really helps me out. Plus, if you have any weird SpongeBob videos of your own, please leave them in the comments because I would really love to read them. Anyways, see you later.